Hey everybody. Ooh, kind of close. There I go. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I have on my Kiss sweatshirt tonight. Shouting out to the brand. But we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. I will not keep you long because that episode didn't keep me long. There were plenty of fast forwardable moments. I'm really upset that my batteries went out on my remote during the Mia and Gordon counseling conversation, or I would have fast forwarded all of that as well. I have a couple of scenes I want to give my 2 cents on, and then definitely get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this week's episode in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Your girl Angie is this close to marking this show off of my review list. It really makes my blood pressure boil, but it is one of the shows that I notice a lot of people watch on my channel, so I want to continue to do it for you all. But I I need progression in the storyline, or I can't do. I just need progression. Hey, DM Rocks, Wendy and Nneka are confusing me. I'm going to break down Wendy and Nneka at the end of this because I know exactly what's going on. And I'm not on either one of the ladies' side. I'm going to rock with Wendy because I know Wendy longer than Nneka, but both of these ladies are liars. Both of these ladies are playing into the hands of the people who don't want to work. They're making you all do this work and they're making you all look foolish when both of you all could have squashed this in 0.5 seconds off camera and moved on. But anyway, how did the episode open? We know this week the ladies are taking a trip to Austin, Texas, and their slogan is something about if you're weird, come sit next to me. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I'm at this point in life where I do want to go to cities that I've never been to. I like to travel. I like to, I ain't shame. I'm not gonna hop on Spirit, but I will hop on Southwest in 0.5 seconds, check my 2 bags for free, and be out. I will hop on a flight. Hey Andrew, and go see what's up. And Austin is a city that I wouldn't mind seeing what's up with it, especially if it's about weird people. I could be a little weird sometimes too. But anyway, so the ladies are going on a trip to Austin, and it's kind of just the build up to this trip. We saw Ashley and Giselle shopping. Of course, Giselle believes everything Nneka is saying. Giselle just is waiting for somebody to say something negative about Wendy, Ashley, not Wendy, Candace, or Karen. Giselle is going to hop on it and be on the I believe it. Let's run this dirt into the. Oh, I ain't put my phone on do not disturb. Let's just run this into the ground until the people at home can't take it no more. And so that's what Giselle is doing. And Giselle and Ashley are the last two people that I care about shopping. I noticed today on the Twitter that Giselle and Ashley clothing line was released. Awful fashions. And Ashley, you picked the wrong road, in the words of Portia, wrong road, because I would rather support Sheree than anything Giselle does. Anything. If Giselle's name on it, I despise it. I detest it. I wouldn't give a penny to Giselle Bryant. So Ashley, you should have maybe tried to do this on your own, but good luck. Nneka went to, I guess, the OBGYN. I don't know what kind of doctor Nneka went to, but as soon as I saw it had to do with her uterus, fast forward. I don't care. Bravo. Stop finding people that want to have babies. We done seen everybody in the world have every kind of pregnancy they can have on these Bravo shows. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. That was a fast forwardable moment, and that's what it hit. I believe the next moment was Mia discussing her and Gordon in counseling. And y'all, the remotes on my battery went out and I was a little bit lazy. And you know how you be popping the battery and then you take it off and you trying to twirl the batteries in the back. I was trying to fast forward through Mia and Gordon so bad. I had to, probably by the end of it, when Mia was talking about Gordon is working too hard, and that's why she want to leave him, because he's working too hard. Mia just lies to be lying. Like, I don't, why do y'all want somebody just on, y'all put me on the show? I get up there and lie all day, every day, if that's what y'all looking for. I could I could come up with some great little fantasy tales to be on TV if that's what y'all looking for. Mia just lies to be lying. We all know Mia is leaving this man because she done ran him up out of his company, got him fired. She lost access to the bank account. She back in an apartment where she started, and she out looking for the next come up. Because why would she want to stay with this 80-year-old man and he ain't got no funds? That's the only reason she was with him, is because he had coins. But now you want us to believe that you're leaving him because he's trying to make more money? Please. That's around the time I just got up and I took the remotes out of my little Christmas thing, because one of my Christmas ornaments or garlands is broken. I had to order another one off Amazon. So I took my little batteries out my little Christmas thing and put them in the remote and quickly hit fast forward through Mia and Gordon. So up next, we get the little montage of everybody packing, going to the airport. For some reason, Ashley put everyone in cars based on their zodiac signs. Who knew? I still don't know half of their birthdays. But I believe she put Candace, Robin, Wendy. Candace, Robin, Wendy. Because Gizelle was in the opposite car with Ashley, Karen, and NECA. I done forgot the fourth person. Who was the fourth person on this show? Candace, Robin, Wendy, Mia. See how forgettable Mia is? Anyway, Robin was mad, like, well, I gotta be in the car with Candace. You know, the immaturity, like, based on social media, I kind of feel like Candace is finally realizing Robin is not her friend. I've been trying to tell you that, Candace, for 2 seasons now, but you know, you might have blocked me. I don't know. I don't know how to check it. If people block me or not. I told y'all a couple of seasons ago, me and Candace had a little back and forth on Twitter. It was fun. It was fun to me, but I know she liked to block people. But maybe you blocked me, Candace. I don't know, but I've been trying to tell you for seasons that Robin and Gizelle were not your friends, but you like to learn stuff the hard way. Gizelle, okay, let's get to the hotel. Then I'm gonna get to Gizelle being a vile person and Wendy and NECA, because that's all there was to talk about. Karen was talking about some pie, and she ain't talking to Robin until half of the pie come out the freezer, and now it's a fourth of the pie in the freezer. I don't know. Karen, F Robin. Robin ain't your friend either. Like, none of y'all are really friends, and you can't tell me no different. I don't even think Gizelle and Robin really hang out, except for when they do that little podcast. I don't believe any of these ladies hang out outside of the show. None of them. But anyway, Robin is in the freezer. I don't care nothing about that. The hotel, the ladies are complaining that the hotel is by a construction site. They're doing construction, I guess, next to the hotel. I don't know. You know, I have my little middle class budget. I wouldn't care, because I don't go to hotels to look out the window. No way. Now, mind you, when I went to Mexico, we went to Puerto Vallarta, and the view from our villa, because we had a 3-bedroom villa and a 2-bedroom villa. The view from our villa was amazing. Like, I cruised a lot, but I don't think I ever really went overseas and stayed, because I mostly just cruise. Yeah, so I never really had a view like that before. It was like a view of the mountains, the ocean, the pool. I posted it on my video. I know some of y'all saw it if y'all follow me on Instagram. So that is a nice thing. But even when I was in Puerto Vallarta, I didn't give a damn about sitting in my room looking out the window. I wanted to be out in the mix of the elements. So I don't really care too much about that. I don't think the construction would have bothered me, because I wouldn't have been trying to look out the window. No way. What else? The ladies are complaining about that. They're all meeting up around the pool. I noticed that they say Karen likes to drink a lot, but every time Gizelle is filming, she's knocking back tequila. So Giselle, you might need to watch what you say about others because you're kind of looking a little bit like pot calling the kettle black. I'm just saying, like, I don't see Karen knocking back tequila every time she's in the scene. But anyway, maybe Giselle got a drink to get through it. Maybe Candace really did hurt her feelings. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to Candace and Giselle so we could finish with NECA and them and we could be over this review. So Candace and Giselle are talking, and somebody points out, we notice Candace isn't talking to Giselle and Giselle isn't talking to Candace. And Candace says Giselle thinks if she doesn't say my name, I'm going to disappear, but my black ass is still here. And I'm like, okay, Candace, I get it. Candace is saying Giselle is trying to ice me out. She doesn't want to film with me. She thinks if she's in the scene with me and if she doesn't talk to me, that other people will ice me out and I'm going to get frozen off the show. I don't think anybody can ice Candace out. If these ladies aren't smart, and it's clear, like I ain't never said Giselle was no genius, but she's definitely not smart because the point of these shows is to bring drama. If you get rid of the people that you want to have drama with, nobody wants to sit up and watch Giselle do what? She don't have no man. She doesn't have any fashion. Her kids is going off to school, so she can't even really film with them. Like, what are we gonna watch Giselle do if she's not there to be colorist and bully and make up false claims against people's husbands? Like, what else are we gonna watch Giselle do? So you need Candace there. But I think Giselle has finally met her match. I think last season has showed Giselle that you can make up all the lies you want. Production is going to show the truth because y'all wanted to tear down Chris so bad, but production was right there. Just kind of like production got in Wendy ass at the end of this too. But anyway, why I hate Giselle, and y'all know I hate Giselle. She's still on this. Chris was wrong. He invited me into a hotel room and made me close the door. I thought you was a grown-ass woman. So now it's the way she says it. Like she says it with so much force and contentment. Like he made me close the door. Like he forced you to close the door, and then what? He invited you to a room and asked you to close the door, and then what? You've already said this man did nothing. You continuously are keeping up with this narrative like this man did something to you. Giselle, you need to drop it. Because if I was Chris, I would sue your ass. I would, because you're trying to say he did something sexually uncomfortable to you. And he didn't do anything. And you need to stop this narrative. Candace hurt my family. She hurt my children. What? Because she said something about your uterus? Now, Candace, one thing I will say, I did not want to see Giselle's uterus on my TV screen. So I'm happy she scrapped that storyline because I don't care. I would like to see no one's uterus on my TV screen again. If I want to see people have babies, complications with babies, different ways of having babies, I'll go over there to the TLC because I remember they have a whole network of women giving birth. I don't want to see that on Bravo. So thank you, Giselle, for keeping your uterus off of my Bravo channel. But I don't think Candace saying that hurt your children. You're alive. You're well. Your children do not care. They trying to sneak the boys in the house while you out there in Austin. Anyway, I forgot about Mia have a conversation with Wendy. So now Mia has the same storyline as Robin, season 1. Mia had a lawyer who sold something of G's. It wasn't a house because y'all was renting that house. I don't know what y'all was selling. But anyway, G had something to sell and the attorney sold it. Like, why didn't y'all get a real estate agent? But you know what? None of my business. None of my business. You know, I ain't rich. Maybe attorneys do real estate deals. I don't know. But anyway, the attorney told G the profits of the sale are going to sit in escrow, and they just gave them a little bit of the profits and he kept the rest. Now y'all the dummies for letting it sit in escrow. G is damn near 80 years old. I know he sold many of properties in the decades that he's been alive. Nobody just keeps their profits in escrow with their lawyer. Cut me my check. It can sit in my account and I can do whatever kind of investing and escrow, whatever I want. But give me my money. Give me my money. Y'all was the fools that let that so-called I'm gonna let it sit in escrow, whatever. Look, Mia is known for lying. I don't, I want to say, I want to hope and pray that Mia is not gutter enough to get on this TV lying about somebody committing suicide and stealing their money. I don't know. If it happened, I'm sorry it happened to you. Y'all should have been watching Robin season 1. I don't know. I don't want to make light of it. I don't want to make fun of it. Angie, pull it back. Pull it back for people think I'm starting to make fun of these people. I'm just saying Mia is known for lying. And it just seems very convenient that you have the exact same storyline as Robin's season 1. But she had the conversation with Robin. They shared a tear together. You know, she feels at fault. Maybe if I wouldn't have called him. No, that man is at, people have to learn to stop putting burdens on them that aren't their burdens. Like if this man was hired to handle a sale of whatever kind of property or business that you all sold, and he stole from you and he got caught and he couldn't sit up and handle his guilt and chose to unalive himself, that's not your burden, Mia. And you need to, I don't know, maybe you need to pray, get with Wendy Mama, find you a little bit of Holy Ghost fire. I don't know what you need to do, Mia, but that's not your burden. I hope we don't have to talk about that unaliving, because we talked about that with Robin and them, and it's an unfortunate situation. It's not what we want to watch on our TV. That's too dark. But last but not least, we get back to Wendy and Nneka. Wendy. I'm going to say this and then I'm about to let the episode go. The truth was enough, Wendy. The truth was enough. You so stuck. That's why I believe. Last week I was on, I don't think Wendy wants to be the only Nigerian. I don't think Wendy is that self-centered, that self-focused where she has to be the only Nigerian on the show. Like, I don't think Wendy cares about that, but I'm starting to think so, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The way you and Nneka even rolled out to each other doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that when y'all first met each other, y'all was polite. As you said, Wendy, exchanged phone numbers. When y'all knew who each other, it's like my sister has college friends that I've never met, but via social media, I know what they look like. I know of them. I may like some of their pictures. They may like some of my pictures, but we don't know each other. I just know them because they're my sister's friend. They're my sister's friend. If they were to come into my presence and I see them, I'm like, hey, you're my sister's friend, or you're my sister-in-law's friend. I would be like, hey, I don't know you, but hey, what's up? They are trying to make it seem like they are complete strangers. They have no knowledge of any history of each other. And hey, how you doing? It's so nice to meet you. Both of y'all were being fake. Wendy, Lebe, and I'm sorry. I don't like the Nneka girl. I don't like that she's playing up this voodoo for you bitches storyline to appease Gizelle, Robin, and Ashley and give them something to kiki about. I don't like that, because Candace and everyone has already said they're trying to pit the two Nigerians against each other. I said, look, roll the tape. Roll the tape. As soon as I saw Nneka in a cast photo with the Light Bright gang, and Karen, Wendy, and Candace were in another photo separately, I said they're bringing this dark-skinned lady on the show to befriend Ashley, to befriend Gizelle, to befriend Robin. So when they say you all are being colorist, they can say, how? Nneka's our friend, and Nneka doesn't like Wendy either. I called this before the show even came on. Before it even came on. And it's sad that Nneka, you're allowing that. You're supposed to be an attorney, Nneka. Maybe not all attorneys are bright, because look at Katora over there on Survivor. I know it ain't got nothing to do with it, but not all attorneys are bright. But anyway, Don't drag Katori and this Angie. Keep it on NECA. I expect you to be bright, NECA, and for you to fall into this over something that y'all could have squashed in a simple phone call, because actually the beef has nothing to do with Wendy. If you got beef with Wendy Mama, cuss out Wendy Mama. Wendy Mama grown. Now you got to deal with the backlash of Wendy if you come at her mama or not. But Wendy's mother is grown. And it seemed like the beef is between Lebe and Ivy. Now, what I mean by the truth could have been enough, after you got caught up in this lie, Wendy, by saying, I don't even know Lebe. Who is Lebe? And NECA was like, well, why you shot her out at your baby shower thing, or sip and see, whatever it was called. And production rolled back that footage. I said, oh, Wendy, you lying and the truth ain't in you. You should have just said you knew these people and let it go. Or all these receipts Wendy trying to drop now. All these receipts. Lebe told my doctor that I was her cousin so she could move her BBL date up. Lebe, she does have a text from Lebe saying, look, my sister-in-law is about to be on the show. Can we set up a brunch so you can get to know her? And all of this other stuff. Wendy had the receipts of Lebe clout chasing. Would y'all trip if somebody said, hey, so-and-so is my cousin and you did her BBL. Can, I get a surgery? Can you bump me up? Because, they say these BBL surgeries are 2 years out. People trying to shake their ass today. They ain't trying to wait 2 years to be shaking their ass. So, would you be mad? I mean, I would kind of be mad, because what if your real cousin wanted the BBL and now somebody didn't already lied? I don't know. I don't think I would care. It's like I wouldn't care that much. Y'all are in each other's text messages, calling each other twins. Hey, twin. Hey, twin. Like Wendy was saying, hey, twin back. So I feel like Wendy knows exactly who NECA was. She might not have ever met NECA. She might not know anything about her. But when NECA came on the scene, she knew of her. And y'all playing semantics with I know you, I don't know you. Like, this about the 4th or 5th time we done seen this storyline come across Bravo. We done seen Phaedra and them do it. We done seen a couple of people do this. I don't know you, but I know you. Oh, I know of you. Like, Candy just did this last season with Courtney. And we was over it then, like, please, you and NECA need to let this go. Like, Wendy, at this point, you need to either cuss NECA out for calling your mama a witch and calling you a bitch, or let it go. Like, I wouldn't even entertain her. The more, because the more you bring it up, Wendy, like Wendy had to read out the prayer. I agree. I go to church. I know what the Holy Ghost fire is. And I know what Wendy's mama was doing. What she was saying in so many words is, stop playing with God's children, because see, my children are covered with the Holy Ghost. And if you play with mine, you're going to have to deal with Jesus. And Jesus can handle you way better than he can do work. And like I already broke it down last week. Look what Mia did. She done tossed the drink in Wendy's face and then lost her whole fortune. That looked a little bit like karma to me. Look at Giselle. Giselle is an evil, mean bitch. And she's stuck with a wrinkled up dragon neck. Look like karma to me. Robin and everybody businesses but her households. Robin's life seems like karma to me, because she seems miserable. And she lashes out because she wants somebody to be her company. She wants somebody else's husband to cheat, so she won't be over there, a piece of a man by herself. Because that's all Robin has, is a piece of a man. Anyway, Wendy has all these texts. Wendy even released a text saying, I thought Ike didn't know Eddie. Why did Ike like the baby shower pictures, but now he unliked it? Like, y'all have too much effing time. Like, Wendy, what even made you go back to the baby shower pictures to see if Ike liked and unliked it? How did you even know Ike liked it if you didn't know Ike? Do you know how many pictures I put on Instagram and people like that I don't know? And if I was to ever go back and be like, oh, so-and-so unlike, I wouldn't know, because I didn't know you in the first place to like it, but I'm happy you enjoyed the picture. It's like, when do you telling on yourself? I believe Eddie knows Ike and Eddie unfriended him on Facebook. I believe the whole story. But the sad part about it is the truth would have been enough. Wendy, you could have deaded this, be like, bitch, I don't fuck with you because your sister-in-law is clout chasing off of my name. She trying to get a BBL from my doctor. You already admitted to having a BBL, Wendy. The truth would have been enough, and we could have squashed this at Ashley's party. You could have Nneka looking the fool. You didn't have your text messages on deck. I believe your mama called them people too. I don't believe your mother is into any kind of voodoo. I don't know, but I ain't in her house. But I believe everything Nneka says. Nneka has plenty of receipts, and you're lying, which is making you look bad when the truth, like I said, this is about my third time saying about to let it go. The truth would have been enough. Now, Wendy, you can't get on the TV a line and then when production roll the receipts, now you want to try to make Nneka look bad. Or you really not even making Nneka look bad. The beef seems to be between Lebe. Just say, Nneka, I ain't want to fool with you because I ain't fooling with Lebe no more. So, when me and Lebe was cool, I would have rolled you onto the Potomac. But now I don't mess with Lebe. So I don't really want to mess with you. I'm like that. I'm very much like that. I'm not one of those, oh, let me get to know you for myself. I'm very much, especially at my age of 45, it's hard to find new friends. Now, I have made new friends over the years in my 40s, and I'm thankful to God for the new friends that I have made. But what I'm not gonna do is befriend somebody that's one of my good friends' enemy, talking about, well, let me get to know him for myself. No, you don't mess with my homegirl, Misha. I don't really want to mess with you because I ain't got time. Mm-mm. You fell out with my cousin. Okay, well, we fell out too. I don't have time. I don't want to be in the middle of no mess. So I understand it, Wendy. I understand it. You don't mess with Lebe no more, so you ain't really got time to usher in her sister-in-law. The truth would have been enough. But let me see what y'all say in the comments, and then I'm about to go because this video, those girls don't deserve a whole hour-long review. In my opinion, Mia made me laugh when she said she would never rob a bank with Wendy and Nneka. To me, them the perfect bitches to rob a bank because they're going to be like, I don't know her. Who? They're going to be like, Mia who? Because they damn sure ain't telling the truth. In the preview for next week, Wendy kind of snapped at Candace for talking to Nneka. And see, Wendy and Candace are not friends. They're co-workers who don't like another co-worker, and they are united in their hatred for Gizelle, but they aren't friends. I don't see Wendy and Candace kicking it outside of this show. If it's not a Bravo sponsored event, I don't see them out kicking it. Well, they did just do Sherri Shepherd, but that was Sherri Shepherd. I don't think they're enemies. They're just polite co-workers, and I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. Because Wendy ain't had this much smoke. And see, what I really don't respect about Wendy is you tripping off of this, but this bitch assaulted you last season and you kikiing in her face. You laughing, smiling, grinning. Oh, hey, Mia, let's make up. Oh, hey, Mia, hey. You need to have the same stance Candace has. And if it's 5 bitches on that show you don't fuck with, it's 5 bitches on that show you don't fuck with. And that needs to be cool. You don't say, oh, this one on my shit list. I'm cursing too much. This is why I can't do this show because I curse too much. You can't be like, this one on my hit list this week. So I'll be, no, I still don't like you. And I don't like you. And I don't like you. And the list can get longer. But see, Wendy trying to play at reality TV, and I don't think it's her lane. But hey, girl, it's your life. Also, Wendy accused Nneka of doing crack. I don't believe that. And I don't think Wendy would say that because Nneka is an attorney and these lawsuits are going to get to flying. They're going to get to flying. Now, we might not like Nneka. I don't like that Nneka is playing into the dragon's hands. But if you ain't got no proof, and how would you know, Wendy? How would you know she did crack if you don't know this lady? If I don't know you, I don't know you either. How do you know what my drug habits are? What do you know? How do you know my drug of choice? How do you know my vice is? I'm gonna be. I might not be back next week. I need a storyline shift. I want to know why Robin is crying on the side of the road. Like, did they kick Robin out the car? That's what I want to know about next week. Everything else about Wendy and NECA is going on fast forward because I don't care. I don't care. Wendy is making you look stupid. NECA is the new girl who's trying too hard and doing the most so she can get invited back for another season, kind of like what you did your season one, Wendy. But you know, Candace and Ashley, Candace loves to learn the hard way. Candace wants to be a part of this show the same way that Wendy does. And they know the Light Bright gang are the center. I don't know why. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I was gonna call them bitches. I might as well call them bitches because I cursed. I hate them bitches. I hate them. I would have loved to see NECA come in and team up with the others and not the Light Brights. But hey, for whatever reason, Karen ain't problematic, but Karen and Giselle run the show. And everybody knows they need to be cool with Karen and Giselle. They know Robin is Giselle's sidekick, and Ashley is the messy one, and Mia is the liar. But they know the Light Brights pretty much run the show. And Candace, how can you befriend a bitch who husband's suing you for $2 million? And you know Ashley told him to do it, and you can't tell me no different. Ashley told Michael to do it. Allegedly. Also, Wendy said they like punishment. They like it. They like it. Why? You throw a drink in my face, we can't be cool until I get my lick back. On camera, off camera, I don't care. I can't be cool with you until I get my lick back. And then I still don't want to be cool with you because you might not want to be cool with me after I get my lick back. No, ma'am. They like punishment. They haven't learned their lesson. And what's sad is they're willing to do anything to be a part of this show when the audience is on your side. But when you want to befriend them, go ahead. Like I said it last week, I'm not windmilling for Wendy no more. Wendy, you like it, I love it for you. I wonder what kind of drink Mia gonna throw in your face this season. When she do it, I'm gonna laugh. I'm laughing the next time she do it. The next time somebody throws something in your face, Wendy, I'm laughing because you think these bitches are your friend and y'all cool. Go ahead and be cool with them then. She said they were cool, essentially not friends. I understand the difference, and we ain't cool. Like Candace said, fuck that bitch forever. That's what me and Mia will be on. This girl ain't even apologized to you. And if you bring it up to this date, she still swears she swears she saw you and Peter on camera screwing after eating some tilapia. That's what you want to be cool with. Go ahead. Go ahead, Wendy. You deserve all the punishment you get. I feel like NECA came in feeling a way about Wendy from jump, but Wendy is an easy target because she doesn't argue well. She doesn't. Well, Wendy argues well when she tells the truth. Wendy doesn't know how to lie. I don't know her. I know plenty of people that I went to college with, but I don't know everybody I went to college with. Like, bitch, just say no. If you don't know them from college, just say no. You see, where was your husband at giving, like, Eddie can't be a trial attorney. He got to be one of them corporate attorneys that read a whole bunch of files and stuff like that. He can't be no trial attorney because you don't know how to answer the questions. The truth, and like I said, the truth, you ain't got to lie when the truth is enough. And this to me ain't even nothing to lie about. I would have said, yeah, I know that bitch. Her cousin lied and said, lied to try to get a BBL on me. Like, the truth would have been enough. Hey, exactly. We had Wendy back, and then she want to go be friends with them. She gonna be women on her own. On Candace too. She want to be friends with Ashley. She gonna be windmilling on her own because I'm just gonna be sitting back dragging everybody. The only person that I like is Karen. Karen isn't on my nerve, and so everybody else this season can get it. Everybody else, and that's pretty much the fun of my reviews because I don't give a damn about the show. I just like talking shit about people. Somebody asked me about Beyonce. Y'all, I went to see the Renaissance movie Saturday night with my homegirls. We had a girls' night. Shout out to my friends. I said we gonna do black and silver. And I just said black and silver because I had a sweatshirt that said we gonna fuck up the night made in rhinestones. And so I was really casual with my black and silver, but my friends showed out. Like, shout out to Taisha. She had on a silver blazer, like all sequence blazer. Shout out to Tamika, like Tamiko, she had rhinestones down her jeans. I was like, ooh, y'all is dressed. And so we had a good time at the movie. I thought I saw myself, but then Charles quickly pointed out, girl, that wasn't us. Because, I went with Charles and his boyfriend, Chris, and me and Chris had these huge yellow posters. And at the end of the concert, when Beyonce comes around on a horse, me and Chris had our posters up like this, like, oh, Beyonce. And so in the movie, I see these two people with yellow posters, and I'm like, that's me and Chris, because that was where we were sitting. And I'm like, ain't nobody else had no yellow posters. Like, what kind of coincidence is it that at another show, people had yellow posters in the exact same area we were sitting? So I was like, oh, we was in the movie. That was us. And you couldn't tell me no difference. And then Charles sent me the clip. Charles sent me the clip. He was like, Angie, this is the end of the movie. And so I rewatched it because, everybody was asking, where the screenshot? We don't believe you. And I'm like, bitch, you can't tell me I wasn't in the Beyonce movie. So I'm looking at the clip and I capture, I'm like, here we are, Charles, two people with the yellow signs. And he's like, that ain't us. And I was just let me have it. Don't nobody know. So I haven't recanted my statement on Twitter or Instagram. Like, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, y'all just gonna have to believe that was me. But I'm saying on YouTube that I guess that wasn't us. I'm gonna tell everybody it was though. But Charles said that wasn't us. But the movie was amazing. People in Memphis had they act right on. Nobody was really up in the aisles dancing. People did not do the mute challenge correct in Memphis. They was talking and laughing through the whole mute challenge. But I was mute. I was participating Beyonce, and I had my fan, and I was whipping my fan and dancing in my seat. I had a good time. I was also mad that Memphis did not have the Beyonce popcorn buckets and the Beyonce soda cups or pop cups, whatever we're gonna call them. I was gonna pay extra. I knew they was gonna charge about $20 or $30, and I was gonna pay extra. I didn't care. I wanted it, but they didn't have it. They didn't even have the Beyonce posters. Like, Memphis, do better. Do better, Memphis. And I mean, I will say the people in the movie theater showed out. Everybody in that theater had on Beyonce gear or chrome. They was chromed out. So shout out to everybody in Memphis for you know, pretending we were at the Renaissance concert, and we had a good time. The movie is really good. I will say both of my homegirls fell asleep in the theater. The movie is like exactly 3 hours long, because around that 2.5 hour mark, I was like, okay, Beyonce, come on. I'm ready to go home. But I hope she releases it on Netflix or Hulu. Like, I hope she streams it because I want to watch it again. Like, I love the Renaissance. It's really, 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 really good. And if you haven't watched it, you get a little bit of background information. She explains a lot. Blue Ivy, I didn't know she had knee surgery. Everybody said she had a foot surgery, but she had knee surgery. And that's why in the beginning of the tour, she wasn't dancing as hard as how she danced at the end of the tour. But I love Beyonce. I can't wait to act two. I'm giving her all my coins all over again if she does this again. Vegas, wherever Beyonce goes, she get my money. And that's on period. But what we say, did you hear how Ashanti is pregnant with her? Yes, I heard Ashanti and Nelly are having a baby. Shout out to them. Congratulations. Some people do have to double back to love. I don't say anything bad because me and my husband are a couple that double back to love. We dated in college, broke up, lived our separate lives. And in our 30s, we found each other again and got married. So sometimes it works. Sometimes some people don't need a double back. But if Ashanti and Nelly are in love and she's happy, I'm happy for her. And that's her first child. Congratulations, Ashanti. But y'all, I'm about to get off of here. Tomorrow is my in-office day, so I gotta go find an outfit to wear to work. I need to go pull my car in the garage so it won't be that cold in the morning when I have to go to work. So, what's coming up? I have watched the last 4 episodes of Squid Games. I don't know when the finale comes out, but I was trying to get with Charles so we could talk about Squid Games together. If he can't do it tomorrow, I will be here tomorrow to talk about Squid Games because them last 4 episodes was a mess, and I got stuff to say. And I want to be on Squid Game season 2. A lot of it is luck. A lot of it is luck. You got to be social to where people want to keep you, but not too social to where people want to vote you off. It's a mess, but I love it and I'm highly entertained. So I will get with Squid Games tomorrow. Wednesday night, me and Ebby will be doing, I believe, 2 or 3 episodes of Bell Collective. Thursday night will probably be Survivor and the Challenge. And then, yeah, because Friday, my weekend is booked. I'm booked and busy all weekend. So that's the schedule for this week. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for making these lives, especially for Potomac, better because I don't want to be mean. Like I listen to other YouTubers who are bigger than me and try to get advice from them, and they say the best videos are from the shows that you love. And I feel like I love Squid Games. I love the competition shows. And I love Bravo, but I just hate Potomac. And I'm really trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to log off now. Y'all have a great night. Please like and share the video. Thank you for everyone who shares my videos on Twitter and YouTube. And what's the last one? Subscribe. I know this one is a hard one. I might curse too much in Potomac, but I try my best in the rest. So subscribe. I have a lot of content. Got some Christmas stuff coming up. We're going to get into it. We're going to have a good time. I will see you all tomorrow night for the Squid Games. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.